Hey guys, it's on Teddy here, and we're not gonna go to the new lovely distant spring. I do this every episode. I'm like, we're not gonna go here, we're not gonna go here, not gonna go here, except we're gonna go there. So we're going back to this. We're getting the last piece. I was very irritated in the last episode, if you remember. So yeah, we're doing that. Fun, 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 fun. Looking forward to the weekend. So back here in the Forest of the Hopeless, we're probably, we're just gonna take reds. Maybe, I wanna check on our blue population real quick after we get our reds out. But we're probably gonna send those big bulbors back with, they're gonna come back to the red colony. So this is gonna be probably a pretty short episode, because I just need to get that piece. And we're pretty good on blues. Maybe we'll give one or two of the big guys to the blues. There's no kind of red versus blue conflict here. We just love everyone here. So I'm just gonna take out all these tons of bulbors, and this is gonna. Wow! Am I really losing? Okay, I didn't lose any Pikmin. I don't think I swallowed them yet. And I think we actually lost some Pikmin on that. I'm extremely disappointed in myself. This is starting to not turn into my game. And can we get a better kangaroo? Okay, that's beautiful. Where's my thing? That would help. Why doesn't, I guess that'd be harder for like the game to do, but why doesn't it like go on top of the thing and be like, hey, this is where you're throwing it on the animal? I think maybe they do that in Pikmin too. That's just something I really didn't notice. And don't turn around. Every now and then you try to eat my Pikmin and I don't know why. And now you're dead. Thank you. What I guess I could really think of is, they're not dying, they're going into his mouth, but we're taking him and turning him into more Pikmin. It's like dust to dust, man. All the energy is inside you. What's the, I don't know the exact line from the Waspy song, but everyone, it's reincarnation. You come back as another Pikmin. That's okay. I just wanna we can talk about something that intrigues me real quick. Okay. So say we get to the point in our technology where you can like get your brain transplanted into a robot, and then that like you live in the robot. But okay, how is your brain your full extension of your consciousness? Like if you take your brain out and put it in something else, would it still be you? Like this sounds like a Vsauce video, but I wonder if there's actually. But would you would technically, like, your brain would shut off, everything would go off. Would turning it back on, would you be the same person? I should really pay attention and not get my Pikmin killed because I'm getting too philosophical up in here. But just think about that. If you, like, turn your brain off and turn it back on somewhere else, is that still really you? Will that spawn another, like, copy of you? Like, also with cloning, it's just weird to think that that's you, but not you. Like, would you be aware of what your clone is up to? Would it be sort of like a twin thing where it's like telepathy? Or technology's cool, but it's just one of those things there's no answer to. That's what sucks about becoming an adult. Everything's, and I'm stealing this from my teachers. Yeah, we can have discussions. Hey, look, there's a couple reds over there who are. How did they get in the ground? They're not dead, so that's good. But we're going to need to. Oh, this is going to be really dumb. These guys are going to be like, hey, let's pick up the piece while our friends are getting eaten. So let's do this and hopefully not get our asses kicked that bad. But just, I love questions like that, and it is like growing up. When you're young, you either like something or hate something. There's no, like, really in-between gray area, and wow, we kicked that dude's ass. But when you grow up, it's sort of like there's no, like, definite right or wrong for a lot of things. It's a morality class, and I really like the discussions. They're really interesting because they just make you think, and even though it may be irritating when there's no right answer, like, think about this. Okay, something you think is definitely black and white, murder. Actually, no, that's a harder one. There's better examples for this. Okay, say something that's definitely black or white, you know the severity of it just by the action. So say stealing. Stealing's wrong, right? What if the person is, they can't provide enough for their family, and they're stealing so their family can actually have food to eat and their kids can survive and not become malnourished? Is it justifiable? It's still stealing, but a kid would die in place of it. So, is it, it's just, yeah, just take a moment and think about that. I can waste time in the video by giving them time to think. Write a comment. Is that technically, I want to hear your opinion on that. Is that stealing? Well, it's obviously is stealing, but is that morally wrong? It's sort of like the greater good thing, and I don't know much about politics, and don't want to get into a political discussion, honestly, because I don't know what I'm talking about. Let's talk about Syria, because why the hell not? Because it's my videos, no one watches these anyway, so if I, like, disagree with someone severely and they get mad at me, they won't see it. So they'll go on thinking, like, oh, Save's on title, this is a nice guy, he really agrees with my political views. Wrong! I hate your views. Your views are dumb. When did those guys get here? Also, how did we walk completely by those guys and not get murdered? I'm fine with that, and we're gonna pick up these little things, especially because we got a double trouble in there. But is it? I'm not gonna say. Okay, I'm gonna try to think about this real quick. So they use chemical weapons on people. Is that just foul enough to attack them? It's one of those things. Does murder justify murder? Say you're killing 100 people, but it's gonna save 1,000 people. Is that justified? People are still dying. It's just stuff like that's crazy. You don't know. It's just one of those things that I'm bad at discussing, because I'll be like, it just you can't do it. There's no right or wrong. It's no black or white, man. It don't matter if you're black or white. But if you're Asian, that's a whole nother story. We don't like your kind here. See, no, I'm kidding. I love my old Asians like Eric Kim and some other kid who looks exactly. That's bordering on racist. Never mind. This noisy gauge is always letting off spontaneous clicks and buzzes. It can be kind of annoying, except it's like saving your life. 16 more parts. So, yep, that is the last area in the game, because we need to get every single part in the game so we can get to the final area. So, yeah, I think this episode, and I don't know how long into it is, this episode's pretty much done. I'm just going to spend the rest of the episode farming, and maybe if I come up with something interesting to talk about, I'll say it. But I'm just going to keep the recording going in case anything interesting happens, but I'm just gonna farm some Pikmin and get build up for the last 2 areas of the game. Oh, they're not alive! That's why they're sleeping so silently. They're like the dog that got sent to the farm. And it looks like that just in the nick of time we're gonna get all of our Pikmin picked up. And now we have, well, we'll see on the ending screen, but we have at least 91 red Pikmin. I think we have over 100 blue Pikmin, so we're good. And then 70 yellow Pikmin should be enough to leave us for the rest of the game. And it looks like 2 are left behind, and we got a little one buddy with us. Hey, what's up, little red man? Jesse Pinkman. Pikmin! I screwed that joke up 2 episodes. Oh my god. I'm losing it, man. Losing it. Repeat things for emphasis. Emphasis! Bum, 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 bum. 11 days since impact. Hope has begun to well up within me for the dolphins' repair and my own chances for a reunion with my dear family. Tomorrow I shall go forth with a new attitude and continue my exploration in a different region. I hope that fortune will smile upon me. I don't know why fortune is capitalized. Maybe fortune is like a god on planet how I could say it. I don't know. Maybe fortune is what happens when you translate your brain into another thing. And I said the word brain wrong. I am extremely intelligent. And look at that yellow line. Just stable. Lost in battle 21. Yeah, so we got 92 reds, 73 yellows, and 102 blues. We should be good for blues for the rest of the game. Hopefully, I think we're coming up to a very water-heavy area next. Even though, I think the last area we were in, well, the new area is water-heavy because I believe it's called something spring. The forest spring. Distant spring, close enough. And then we have the forest navel. Forest navel, it's fiery, it's watery, it's both. But, Distant Spring is very, very watery, as you can see from that little preview, but we probably won't get to see that for at least a tiny bit. We'll probably go 1 Forest Navel, and then we'll go 1 Distant Spring. So I think that ends it off here. I've been Saved Untitled. Next time on Let's Play Pikmin 1, we are going to head back into the Forest Navel after not being there for a while, and hopefully grab some more pieces by taking that little right lane on the side and stuff. So I've been Saved Untitled. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you guys. Oh, I thought it was the other part of the song. See you guys next time.